Jedella Fashion Guide. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to take general border measurements. You will need your tape, you need a notebook, and you need a pen to document the measurements that you are going to take. First of all, we are going to start with the vertical measurement. I'm using the inches side of the tape. Now, we put our tape at the nape of the neck. Then you take the bust point measurement. For this customer is 10. You write it down. Take note of the under bust. With your finger there. Take note of the waist measurements. And then the hip point. I've already used this trying to mark it, but it's the fullest part of the butt. Okay? And then you need the shoulder. So the one we have taken so far, we have taken shoulder to bust point, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist, this is 17.5, then shoulder to hip. And of course you need the full length. If you are going to take a dress, you now need the full length of the garment, wherever you want it to get to. Is it the knee? Is it below the knee? Or is it around the ankle? Wherever length that you want. So the next measurement you need to take note. Don't forget, we are doing a general body measurement. So it's not for a specific clothes making. So you need around the neck measurements. And this one is needed when you are making a hater neckline or turtleneck or any outfit that you need to cover the neck. So you put your tape around it with one finger inside like this. 13. Then the next measurement you are going to need is across the chest measurement. This one is needed when you are making an off shoulder. You need it across the chest. And then I'm going to turn it for you to see the back. You need the across back. This is 14. And then the next measurement you are going to be taking is the bust measurement, the fullest parts of the breast. And make sure that your client or your customer is wearing a firm bra and the clothes is not too bulky that you will not be able to get appropriate measurements. So you take your tape around the fullest parts of the breast, that is the bust circumference. And make sure that it is not too tight, that it can move around. Make sure that it can move, the tape can move around. And make sure it's not too loose. Just place one finger. You can place your finger in between the tape and the customer's body like this. So make sure that it's around that fullest part. Her is 34. The next measurement you'll be needing is under the bust measurement. This is directly underneath the boobs. You need under the bust measurement. Under the bust. And then you need the waist measurement. This is the smallest part of the body. You can just make your customer to put this or her hand on the waist like this, and then you measure around that place. So this is the waist measurement, and then the hip measurement, the fullest part of the bum. You know, a woman is curvy, for some you see very pronounced, so the mid part of the curviest part of the woman's body, that's where you measure. And then you try to also move your tape around. Make sure that the tape can go down the buttocks and come up again, because you don't want it to be too tight. So you just try to move it and move it back. Now the next general body measurement to be needing is around the hand or the arm. So first of all, you need your arm length from the shoulder. This one is needed when you are making sleeve. So you need the total length. If it's going to be a long sleeve, you stop around the wrist area. You need that, and then you need, if it's a short sleeve, wherever the customer wants, then you stop. You want a 3/4, it will stop slightly below the elbow. Let's say 2 inches below the elbow, and then it's a long sleeve, the length of the sleeve. Another measurement that you'll be needing when you are making a sleeve is around the bicep. You need it around the bicep measurement. If it's a long sleeve, you need around the elbow. You need around the wrist. And then you also need the armhole measurement. Around the armhole, you can just take the tape, right? This is 13. And then you can also determine the cap height. The cap height is from the shoulder to where you have the armpit area. From the shoulder like this, where you have the armpit. So if the customer is going to move it to our hands, so that point, this is the cap height, okay, from the beginning of the shoulder to where you have the armhole. So this is the cap height. Another measurement you'll be needing before we go to the legs is the bust span measurement. From one nipple to another nipple, you will need the bust span measurement. Just place your tape on it like this. For her is 6.5 or 6.5. And then another measurement you'll be needing is the thigh measurement. Depending on what you are making, you need the thigh measurement. Make sure that it's not too tight, there's a little ease. Then you need the knee measurement. Of course, it is the allowances or the ease you put depends on what you are making, but that will be when you are cutting. But when you are taking the measurement, try to take the proper measurement. That is not too tight, and at the same time, it's not too loose. And then you need the around the ankle measurement. Around the ankle. The same thing applies. It should not be too tight and it should not be too loose. So those are the basic measurements or the general measurements you might need when making an outfit. I've come to the end of this video. I hope you find this video helpful and useful. I'll see you again in my next class. Bye for now.